जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारे जय जाएंगे पुष्पाद परमस परिव्राज श्री अष्टोत्तर सत्सी श्रीमद डिवाएंगे श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। दया लॉर्ड शिव श्री श्री रुक्मिणी द्वारकाधीश की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय। श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय। इस डिवाएंगे श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। All gracious assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भगवत्सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिके. So this morning we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 23, Text 53, titled Devahuti's Lamentation. Etavatalam kalena Etavatalam kalena Betikrantena me Prabhu Betikrantena me Prabhu Indriyartha prasangena Indriyarthi prasangena Parityakta paratmana Parityakta paratmana Etavatalam kalena Etavatalam kalena Betikrantena me Prabhu Betikrantena me Prabhu Indriyartha prasangena Indriyartha prasangena Parityakta paratmana Parityakta paratmana. Any one of the Matajis? Etavata, so much. Alam, for nothing. Kalena, time. Betikrantena, pass by. Me, my. Prabhu, O my Lord. Indriya Artha, sense gratification. Prasangena, in the matter of indulging. Parityakta, disregarding. Para Atmana, knowledge of the Supreme Lord. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Until now, we have simply wasted so much of our time in sense gratification, neglecting to cultivate the knowledge of the Supreme Lord, responsibly as it is. Until now, we have simply wasted so much of our time in sense gratification, neglecting to cultivate knowledge of the Supreme Lord. Purport. Human life is not meant to be wasted like that of the animals in sense gratificatory activities. Animals always engage in the sense gratification, eating, sleeping, fearing, and mating. But that is not the engagement of the human being. Although, because of the material body, there is need of sense gratification according to the regulatory principle. So, in effect of Devahuti said to her husband, so far we have these daughters and we have enjoyed material life in the aerial mansion, traveling all over the universe. These boons have come by your grace, but they have all been for sense gratification. Now, there must be something for my spiritual advancement. Om Gyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangu Langayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaha Bande Sri Guru Dinatarene Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devim Gauravani Pacharini Nivishesha Sunyavade Pasyatya Desatarini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you Suvas Prabhu and Archita Prabhu for your kind words. that you asked me to give Bhagavatam class, although it is not new for me in New Dwarka. And I have given many classes over here. And also I know that almost all the older devotees and the new devotees I see. Just thank you for having us. Our movement is diversified in many ways. That we have been traveling around the world, we have seen different temples have different mood. Different devotees have different mood also. Someone is in Vaschali Rasa, someone is in Madhuri Rasa, someone is Saksha Rasa, someone is in Dasya Rasa. But our New Dwarka is Rajakya Bhava. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We could see just their Lordship Rukmini Dwarkadhish. They are having their 16,108 palaces. It is present here, but we are not able to see in our naked eyes. But wherever Krishna goes as Dwarkadhish, he takes all his palaces, all his queens. We may not even see in Dwarka, the original Dwarka, but still, just it is there. It is there, but we are not able to see that. So coming back to the point, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita very nicely. Radharani is the embodiment of enjoy. Krishna is the embodiment of enjoyer. And the more Krishna enjoys, the more Srimati Radhika expands her enjoyment. And in Golok Vrindavan, it is limitless. It has no limit. But in the material world, as people try to enjoy, it has limit. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada says, material world is nothing else but the perverted reflection of the spiritual world. So therefore, anything within the material world we see, just everything is limited. So here Srila Prabhupada has mentioned, here let me say, Kardam Muni, his wife is saying, until now we have simply wasted so much of our time in sense gratification. Of course, where is not sense gratification? Abrahma bhuvana loko punaravartino arjuna mam upetyetu konteya punarjanma na vidyate. So we go Brahma loka till Patal loka, all about sense gratification is there. Even Srila Prabhupada says, you go to a hellish planet, you will see the tiny jivas, they are having copulation, they are enjoying. So, sense gratification is everywhere. But in case of the devotees, there is also sense gratification. The sense gratification is Prabhupada says, what Srila Prabhupada says? The devotee's sense gratification is only one thing, that is having nice prasadam. Even though Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bhalona khaiva aro bhalona poriva, but still we enjoy nice prasadam out of causeless mercy of Krishna. Yes or no? Yes. Prasadam is a must. Nice prasadam is a must. So our sense gratification is our outfits, our tilak. Because when the policeman goes outside with his outfit, he goes with a pride. I'm police officer. I'm here to correct the whole world. Correct at least Los Angeles city. So likewise, our outfit is our pride. Our tilak is our pride because this is our outfit. And wherever we go, we chant. Showing our nose, tip of our nose, we show we are the devotees. We chant Hare Krishna. We're Krishna's devotees. We're chanting Hare Krishna. Oh, my dear Jivas. Oh, fallen souls. Please come and take refuge at the lotus feet of the Lord Hari. And that is why just we are inviting you all. Please come chant Hare Krishna with us. Come to our temple. Because our spiritual master has built a house where the whole world can live in. So please come and join us. That's what we are doing. So here, Devahuti is asking to her husband, mothers. Devahuti is asking her husband, who is a very powerful personality. Prabhupada mentioned the yogis, they become, because of their yogic process, because of their siddhi, because of their austerity. We know that austerity is the jewel of the sadhus. So because of our austerity, we can also become very fired up and powerful devotee. And the movement, wherever the pure devotee goes, and the living entities, they are automatically attracted. Therefore, the symptom is his divine grace. Wherever he went, just the devotees were attracted. And the first batch devotees, with due respect, they mentioned, just many of them they mentioned, I have heard from their mouth, the moment Srila Prabhupada came, we immediately fell at his lotus feet. Without even preaching, without getting anything, just, immediately they surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. So like that. So the point is that the power of the pure devotee is best example shown by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. He went and he gave Krishna Upadesh. He established, as per his horoscope, 108 centers. He made many, many devotees. How many? 10,000 or 5,000? Somewhere I see 5,000, somewhere I see 10,000 disciples. So anyway, he initiated many, many disciples. And I mentioned precisely diversified. When we go one country to another, Nadi ke fank, des ke bank. So the river never goes straight. River is always bend. Des ke fank, one country to another. The moment we go from America, just immediately we see left-hand drive. So there the mood is completely changing. We are not habituated, we drive on the right-hand side. So the thing is that just, wherever we go, we see the mood of Krishna consciousness is different. Although His Divine Grace has established the same International Society for Krishna Consciousness, within the infrastructure it happens like that. They don't break Srila Prabhupada's any rules and regulations. But the mood is different. I can give an example. When we go to Hungary, we see the temple is in Raganuga Bhakti. Their deities are different, just like what is it? Maharaj Natavar Krishna. So the leg is up, and then just they put the kumkum here of Radharani and just Krishna. Their dress is different. The devotee's mood is different. So I'm just giving one example. So the point is that just it is diversified. So that is my main point. But here Devahuti is talking about the material attributes by means of her husband she got. She is coming from the royal family, just Swayambhuva Manu and Satarupa. So Swayambhuva Manu is one of the powerful executive of this material universe. Therefore, her daughter was brought up very royal ways, and but she chose a hermit who has only little mud hut. Why such thing happens? Because of the dint of their tapasya, the munis, rishis, brahmanas, vidwanas, they have their all wealth within their body, within their heart, within their mind, within their senses. Therefore, Kardama Muni was able to create that aerial mansion. It could become smaller, it could become bigger, it could go automatically any direction it wanted. So finally, they travel all over the material universe. They travel in the spiritual world. They went finally to the Mount Meru, and going over there, they saw the beauty of the facilities in different airports and so forth. And also, Kardama Muni himself, within that seven-story aerial mansion, he had many nice facilities with 1,000 virgin girls. They were ready to serve them very nicely. So coming back to the material realm, in India, there is one rich man. He's one of the richest person in the world. I think he's 6th or 7th richest person. That is Mukesh Ambani. In the birthday of his beautiful wife, Nita Ambani, he gave a beautiful aeroplane which cost $176 million. And it has it was 3 deckers, and it was decorated very nicely. When I heard that, I was thinking about Kardama Muni. So gave that. So the one freelance journalist from Pakistan, he wrote all the glories of this beautiful aeroplane. It was given by Mukesh Ambani to his wife. And he said there are so many, according to American standard, there are so many billionaires in India, but Pakistan doesn't have even one. So he was lamenting for that. So therefore he wrote very vividly, very nice description he gave. So about the glories of the beautiful aerial mansion. In other words, the beautiful airplane with his 3 deckers, and it was decorated very nicely. And she was going anywhere and everywhere. She was enjoying, thanking her husband, just like Kardama Muni. just like Kardama Muni was thanked by Devahuti. We enjoyed everything, In fact, it is mentioned, Srila Prabhupada has mentioned very nicely, that he expanded into 9 times. There are Ashtanga yogis, they expand themselves into 8 times. But Kardama Muni was exception, he expanded into 9 times. He was a very powerful yogi because of his austerity. Seeing actually his austerity, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, he cried by seeing his austerity. Therefore, his drops of his tears from his eyes, it fell in one place, that place became Bindu Sarovar. And also, Devahuti by seeing her husband's austerity, she also became austere. Prabhupada says, wherever Krishna conscious husband, wherever he goes, the wife follows the footsteps. Of course, I asked that question to Ditakarma Prabhu. I immediately spoke to Sohas Prabhu. It's almost impossible for us to preach to such people, such personalities, such Matajis actually. Those who are doctors, engineers, lawyers, scientists, executives, flying aeroplane, flying fighter jet, police officers and so forth. When we go, just we try to say, are you the chaste wife of your husband? Are you the chaste wife of your husband? And immediately they will say, just no, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Even if in India the Hindus, there are Hindu women, they are in this kind of position now. And, they go to the temple, they go to the Hindu temple, they pray to the Lord. But when we talk about this is what we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. When you talk about, they will not accept that. It is impossible for preaching them. There is only one thing is possible, in spiritual realm, one thing is definitely it is possible. We have to have that unflinching faith. Yasya deve para bhaktir, yatha deve tatha guru, tasaite ikathita yartha, prakasante mahatmana. The entire Vedic knowledge, Vedic transcendental knowledge will reveal to us by the causeless mercy of Guru and Krishna. And not only that, wherever we put our finger, let's put it, someone is doing some project, big project, and by the causeless mercy of Guru and Krishna, it will happen. Ado Shraddha, we have to have that faith, and it will happen, and it has been happening, and we see around the world there are many splendid temples have come up. This morning, the moment I came, so I invited Mother Tadith and Sobhas Prabhu, saying that you are invited to go, because I'm in Los Angeles. The temple president of New Bombay, he called me and he said, please invite Sobhas Prabhu to come. He has to stay at least few days and see the temple, but he has to come with his wife, and we are going to pay his tickets. In fact, all the devotees he's inviting from Prabhupada's disciples especially, he's inviting, he's spending big, exuberant money, so he wants to invite mostly Prabhupada's disciples to come and just to give the blessings. So therefore he wants our president. So coming to the point that, so Devahuti here is exception personality, she's also. So what happens? She took bath she went through severe austerities in the mood of her husband. And it is explained by Srila Prabhupada, her hair was locked and her body was completely smeared with clay. Her sari was very dirty looking, shabby looking, and she was looking very poorly, even though she's coming from royal background and so forth. As I mentioned, wherever husband goes, the wife follows the footstep. She was exactly in the mood of her husband, Kardama Muni, and she was following the footsteps. She remained in the same mood, austere mood. She served also like that. And when the point came, that they went through severe austerities, now little bit enjoyment. Of course, we know in the material world, the flickering happiness or chapala sukha, and still it is there, as I mentioned, wherever we go, we find that enjoyment. Every single entities, every species, they have enjoyment. So, first of all, Kardama Muni asked Devahuti to take bath in Bindu Sarovar, and she was clean. the thousand apsaras, virgin girls, they bathed, dressed to Devahuti. They gave best of everything, and finally, she was made to sit in the aerial mansion, and then they flew all over, and they gave how many children? 9. That's why Prabhupada has mentioned very nicely, the Matajis have 9 times strong desire than the Pitajis. So therefore, understanding the mind of Devahuti, Kardama Muni expanded into 9 times to give satisfaction to her, and they had 9 kids, 9 daughters. And finally, when he got Devahuti, then he told to Swayambhuva Manu very clearly that after she begets the children, I will go away from her life. I will take sannyas as a sannyasi. So here Devahuti is requesting onwards, we can find that all the nine daughters, they will find their husbands respectively. They will go to their houses. What about me? I will be old. I'm a woman. I will be old. What is going to happen to me? Therefore, you have to give one son. So therefore, by the arrangement of the Supreme Lord, it was the providential arrangement. And of course, Kardama Muni was very powerful. He begot one son. That's no one else but Lord Kapila Dev. Lord Kapila Dev. Now Kapila Dev, as per the Vedic injunction, so the husband takes care of the wife and children and other family members also, being the head of the family. And then after that, after the husband retires, then the next person is the son. Son takes charge of the mother. Now, further we will be reading Kapil Dev teaches to his mother Devahuti the Sankhya philosophy. Am I correct, Subhas Prabhu? Yes. Thank you. So, coming back to the point, that sense gratification is everywhere, but this sense gratification within this material world is material. So we have to gratify our senses spiritually. Especially, Prabhupada has mentioned to the Grihasthas, when they try to beget a child, they have to chant 50 rounds, Garbhadhana Sanskar, and many more things, and nice prasadam. And then just those who are taking nice only prasadam, they will remain very pure, otherwise they will be affected. So we all will be affected just when we go outside and take karmic food. Therefore, just one time I was trying to get some bread, just Maharaj was chastising me. So even if I got from health food store, so just I don't get anymore. So please try to stick to the nice prasadam, and New Dwarka has very opulent prasadam. Just please stick to that. And those who are cooking at home, mothers, just to try to offer to the Lord with love and devotion. So in this way, our Krishna consciousness will continue. So today, I wanted to say something about Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri was born in 1420. 1420 he was born, and he disappeared from this world in 1490. He remained within this world for 70 years, and he was coming from Brahma Madhav Gaudiya Sampradaya, as we know, Evam Parampara Praptam, Imam Rajareshyo Badhu, Sakalena Mahata, Yoga Nasta Paramtapa, that this Parampara system, Praptam means to receive. We are baptized or we got initiation through Guru Parampara from Brahma Madhav. We are in Gaudiya Sampradaya. Actually, Madhavendra Puri appeared in this world before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, long before, but he was within our parampara. He was disciple of Sri Lakshmipati, and I just wanted to give you. It's getting time. I'm going to be chastised by the boss. Madhavendra Puri, just in summer season, he wanted to give just the sandalwood pulp to his Gopal deities, because Gopal deities coming in dreams said, "Oh Madhavendra, I am very hot. Please give me something which will cool down my body." And therefore Madhavendra Puri, Prabhupada has mentioned very nicely just now in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Madhavendra Puri, he was traveling through, and he was going to Malaya Des. And he was going to Malaya Des, and then on the way he stopped over in Ramuna. Actually, Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Upadesh, he was, wherever he was going, chanting Hare Krishna and preaching, and he ended up going to Ramuna. Ramuna is the place, it is in Orissa. It is very close to my native place. There is a nice deity called Khira Chora Gopinath. Khira, sweet rice. Chora, he who stole. Gopinath, the Supreme Lord Krishna himself. He stole the kheer. Madhavendra Puri came in front of Gopinath, and he was chanting and dancing. Pure devotees are very exception, conditioned souls behind. They were also following. And then Madhavendra Puri heard that this kheer which is given to the Gopinath, it is very, very first class, beautiful, palatable, nice first class prasadam. So therefore, Madhavendra Puri, he thought in his mind that he was taking just with his big finger, took and tried to lick it, and then thinking just how nice it is, that I would be able to give to my Gopal deities like that. He was thinking like that. So then, in due course of time, Madhavendra Puri, he thought that oh my Lord, I made a big offense. That in my mind I thought that I'm going to give the kheer to Gopal, but before it is offered, I took it in my finger, I leak it. Oh, that's a big offense, Madhavendra Puri was thinking in his mind. But Krishna is Jai Bhaja Krishna, Krishna Sayate Bada Chatur. He who chants the holy name of the Lord, he is very clever. And Krishna also says, Mama Bhakta Priyasime, my devotee is very dear to me. And Madhavendra Puri coming in our line is very powerful and pure devotee. So, what happened? That night, when that kheer was offered to Gopinath, so Gopinath stole one container and he kept behind his feet at the back side. And same night he came in the dream of Madhavendra Puri, that I have kept, excuse me, so to the pujari. So, so same night he came in dream, he said, Gopinath said that I have kept a container of sweet rice for my devotee Madhavendra Puri. Next day morning, you get up and just give it to, when you go to come to do my service, and you give it to Madhavendra Puri. So the Pujari was bewildered completely. Just he got up and wow, what a dream I saw just now. He just did all his nitya karma, and he did all his puja. Factually, when he went, he saw Gopinath stole. Factually, just he was keeping one container of sweet rice. So he brought it and he came in front of the altar and he's called, "Is there anybody who is called Madhavendra Puri? Please come and take the sweet rice. It is given by the Gopinath. It is stolen by Gopinath for you." So Madhavendra Puri was just like our sannyasis go from one country to another. Madhavendra Puri was preaching in another village. So the message was gone to him, and just Madhavendra Puri came, and then just he was given Madhavendra Puri, just Prabhupada has mentioned, he was in ecstasy. He was in ecstasy, just he ate all the sweet rice, then he broke into the pieces to the clay pots, and that also he started eating. So in this way, Madhavendra Puri was favored by the Supreme Lord, and just and then Gopal came in dream. "My dear Madhavendra Puri, you have gone too far. And when you come back, come just by that time, just, I'll be just, my body will be really hot, I'll be suffering and this and that." He talked like that. So then he said, "My form is none different from Gopinath. It's none different. So therefore, you do one thing, just you get the sandalwood and then just you rub it, just to give the paste to Gopinath, so I would get it." So in this way, Madhavendra Puri fulfilled the desire of his Aradhya deity, just Gopal. Hare Krishna. Any questions, comments, and chastisement? Maharaj ki jai. In fact, Maharaj told me, I told to Maharaj, I travel around the world with my Guru Maharaj, but I am never told one day, "You rascal," or never chastise. Therefore, His Holiness told me, "Therefore you are spoiled. I have rights to chastise you." Factually, I gave him the rights because he... Sorry. Sorry.
Is this thing on? So the Pujari was sleeping, and then the deity came to him in a dream, and told him what happened, that he had taken the sweet rice and hid it behind a curtain, and then he woke up. It was in the night still, and he took the sweet rice and he went into the marketplace where Madhavendra Puri was sleeping in the marketplace, and he was calling out, "Does anybody know Madhavendra Puri? Is anybody by the name Madhavendra Puri?" The Madhavendra Puri took the sweet rice, and when he heard what happened, he thought, "I should leave right now, because in the morning people will come, hordes of people will come, thinking, who is this person that the deity stole the sweet rice?" And he didn't want that kind of attention, that he was a great sadhu and the deity stole for him. So he immediately left the marketplace where he was sleeping, like that. Am I correct?
Okay, fine, Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada ki, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nidai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Question? Yeah.